Welcome, Attackerz. My name is Jason, and I have another potentially fantastic product to review for you guys today. But first, I want to remind you to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, all the fun YouTube stuff. Now let's get to talking about this product. This is interesting, because it's the continuation of another split line. And I love to see it, honestly. It tells me, one, that the line didn't do so badly, or that they're trying something else. And I don't know, I like to see when split lines continue. That happened with Pringles Wavy, that's happening with Pringles Scorched, which right now has loaded nacho that I cannot find, but I am looking for. Mark you my words well, ye young ones. And this is one of the Ritz, split lines. It's the Cheese Crispers. And they have released a new flavor, a spicy queso. That's right, the Cheese Crispers, which I wasn't. I'm gonna slow down a bit. Yeah, let's take it down a couple notches. Like we're an old radio host. Alright folks, now we're gonna turn it down a couple notches for you lovebirds out there. This is going out to Randy in Salt Lake City. Probably not a Randy. Well, statistically, there's probably a Randy in Salt Lake City. Is there anyone from Salt Lake City watching this content? That I'm not sure about. The analytics doesn't tell me where people are from. That's alright. Huge aside. Cheese Crispers. I wasn't super impressed when they came out with the original flavors, which were a 4 cheese and herb and a cheddar. I don't recall, if they were fantastic. I do recall they did try something very, very sneaky, where they released 2 different colors of those 2 flavors. They slightly changed the blue, they slightly changed the green, and they slightly changed something else on the outside. And I remember being in Julasco and being like, I could have swore that I've had that, but that looks different. And then I moved this is how bad my Julasco was stocked. I moved the box, and behind it was the old box design. And I was like, Nabisco, you nearly got me, but fool me once, you can't. Won't get fooled again.
Fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
I love using that clip. So I have the editor consistently use it. It's truly one of my favorite clips. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. It's just very funny. This was purchased at a Walmart for $2.93. Seems like everything's been in the 2.98, 2.93, 2.97. Feels like everything lately's been in that kind of ballpark of price. I like queso. I know that I said no spicy foods in my embargo. This says spicy queso, and I think it's going to be like a jalapeno Cheez-It. It's not super spicy. If it is spicy, super spicy in the first bite, I'll be like, okay, not continuing. Because sickness. Why am I standing? Because of sickness. Why can't I have spicy food? Because of sickness. It's my new favorite song. I call it Because of Sickness. It didn't have a very good, melody, but that's because we're working on it. And you know why we can't work on it as hard? Because of sickness! Oh, it's almost like it's a catchphrase. Let's get this open, because we've just been talking for so long, but saying nothing. Alright, I mean, look at it. You can tell it's a more orange Cheez-It. Ritz Cheese Crispers is what I meant to say. Oh my. Where did all my muscles go? I nearly got it there. I have the power! Maybe I don't. Alright, well, it's getting sad now. Oh! I opened it! Hey! I did have the power. I don't think it's how you were supposed to open it, actually, is what I'm realizing. I think they weren't intending to use scissors or rip down on one of these easy serrated bits. Whoops. Ah! That smell is spicy smelling. It smells like a spicy queso. On the nose, it's that artificial jalapeno. Cheese Ritz. It's that artificial jalapeno. I know it well. I really love it, but I can't. I just don't know how to quit you. I've never seen that movie, but I know that reference. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a gander. 3, 2, 1. Snack attack. Oh. Haha. Oh. It tastes bad. Why? Well, you do get that jalapeno, and that's not the bad part. The queso, or the cheese, flavor tastes burnt. And I don't mean toasted, I mean burnt. This tastes like burnt cracker. Oh! What the? Ew! Why do you taste like this? It tastes like it's been burnt. And Ritz Crisp Thins, which are... Ritz Crisp Thins and Ritz Toasted Chips have both had a spicy queso or a jalapeno flavor. It wasn't bad. This is terrible. Why does it taste burnt? Okay. Now, I actually have some theories on why this particular product is not so great. And it has to do with its parent company, Mondelez. Recently got out of a strike, but all of a sudden released a new product. Uh-oh, looks to me like maybe your product testers weren't, at work at the time. Maybe this had to reach a certain quarter release, but you didn't have the right people behind it. This tastes truly terrible, and that's my only theory. Because I've had spicy queso Ritz. Have I had spicy queso Ritz? Did they? Okay. No, I have not had a spicy queso Ritz. They've never had a spicy queso before. They have, however, had jalapeno cheddar, Tabasco. They've had a bunch of spicy things, and they've had a bunch of things that use this artificial jalapeno. That was fine. It's their queso. Their queso tastes like burnt cheese. They've messed it up. It's not great. It's going to be getting a snack tag pass out of 10. I don't want to eat any more of that. And honestly, this is one of the products I was actually excited for. It's been sitting on my counter, and I was like, every day, I was like, I don't have any snacks. Gosh, gosh. Can't wait for the cheese Ritz to be, so I can eat them after I review them. No, these are terrible. I don't want to eat more. 2 out of 10. The new year has started very poorly. Health-wise. Product-wise. Emotional health-wise. Is there a fourth? Producer? Oh, thank you for reminding me. Producer help-wise hasn't been great either. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Have I been talking to you more in the new year? Seems like it, actually. So, maybe I'm going to ignore you for a bit. Who knows? We'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. But the question we asked around here is not, do you think that due to factory problems, or are we going to see this with a lot of the recent strikes with a lot of our food companies? Are we going to see the quality go down? Or not? I mean, it's the opposite of that. No, it's would you buy it again? And absolutely not. These are truly terrible. I remember not being super impressed with the original cheese crispers, but like, this is genuinely bad. It tastes like burnt cheese. Now, I'm only one person. I'd love to get someone else's opinion on this. So be sure to comment if you've had these. Or, yeah, because did I just get a bad batch? I'm not going to buy another box just to test if I got a bad batch. That's something that kind of happens a lot in life, I guess. You try something new at one location and you're like, well, that was terrible. And you don't get it at another one, and so it really paints your perception of that product for forever. I had the new Taco Bell wings, And they were terrible. Mine were glutinous. It tasted like it felt like cheap chicken, and it tasted like it didn't have enough seasoning, despite the fact that the seasoning coated my hands and made them orange. But did I get a bad batch? If I go to a different Taco Bell, would I get better wings? Who knows? I'm not going to do that. Fool me once, can't get fooled again.
That says fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
But remember to check Instagram, all the fun social media stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.